All right, so today we're going deep on something that might seem a little out there for boosting your workday. Yeah, we're talking yoga. We've got this document, How Yoga Improves Productivity at Work, and we are going to unpack it. See if we can figure out, how these ancient practices can actually make you better at your job and maybe even enjoy it a little more.
Well, and what's interesting is that it's not just a fringe idea anymore. This document actually says that over 53% of companies are adding yoga, like right there in the office.
Wow, over half.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Well,
So, I
that
mean, they must be on to something, right? There's got to be some benefit they're seeing for their employees.
Yeah, that's a pretty huge number. So let's talk about that. Like, what's the actual benefit? The document really zeroes in on stress being this, like, major productivity killer, right? And it says even simple yoga poses, like breathing exercises, can really help lower your stress level. I mean, think about it. When you're stressed out, you don't sleep well, you're kind of grumpy, you make dumb mistakes, it affects everything.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And it's not just how you feel.
Yeah.
Yoga and breathing, they actually tap into your parasympathetic nervous system.
Mm.
So, for everyone listening, that's the system that kind of chills you out, helps you get out of that fight or flight mode.
So it's like a biological thing, not just like, oh, I feel better.
Totally.
Interesting. Okay, so we've got the mental stress part, but let's not forget, we spend hours at our desks hunched over computers. The document talks about how yoga can help with that too, getting you moving and stretching, especially to loosen up those tight necks and shoulders we all get.
Oh, tell me about it.
Right. And honestly, it's crazy how much those physical aches can actually make you feel worse mentally too. Less motivated, more frustrated.
Yeah, it's all connected, isn't it? Yoga really gets that mind-body connection.
It does.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I want to talk about focus. We've all been there, that afternoon slump where you just can't seem to concentrate. And the document suggests that meditation, even short bursts and deep breathing can work wonders, like hitting the refresh button on your brain.
It's amazing, right? And there's actually research showing that mindfulness practices, like those in yoga, actually strengthen the prefrontal cortex,
Which is
the part of your brain that helps you focus. So it's not just feeling more zen, you're actually training your brain to concentrate better.
Huh. So it's a workout for your brain. I like that. All right. And let's be real. Long work days, they can drain you. But get this. The document says yoga and meditation can actually boost your energy and improve your mood.
Sounds crazy, but it's true. It's like instead of being totally wiped out, you shift into this like calmer, more energized state.
It's like recharging your batteries, but like from the inside out.
Exactly. Yoga helps get rid of that underlying tension. And when you're not fighting that tension all the time, well, your mind and body, they just work better.
Makes sense. So less stress, more focus, more energy, it all adds up to feeling happier, having a better attitude. The document points out that these benefits, they're not some modern discovery. Yoga's been around for centuries, and the cool part, you don't need hours and hours. Just a few minutes here and there can make a difference.
It's like, why aren't we all doing this already,
Yeah.
right? Taking these mini breaks to move and breathe.
Right. It's like prioritizing your well-being isn't a luxury. It's actually key to being good at your job and, enjoying it.
100%. And those little breaks can make a huge difference in how your whole day goes.
Totally. So think about your own workday. Could you squeeze in some yoga, maybe a few stretches at your desk, some deep breathing? Think about what would work for you. This deep dive is really all about giving you some practical tools to feel better, work better, and find more satisfaction in your work life.
It really is. And here's a question for you listening. Thinking about all this, what's one small thing, even just one movement or breath, that you could start doing today? Just something small.
I love that. One small step. All right, thanks for diving deep with us today.
It's been a pleasure.
We'll catch you next time on The Deep Dive.